Wow. I did it again. I always forget that I had this fucker muted. Now I'm gonna have to read that over again. So we did a test with the HyperX Cloud Alphas and the Astro A40 TR headset using the Astro Mixamp Pro. I gotta say that I was disappointed with the alphas. They sounded low and crappy microphone wise using the Mixamp, which thinking back, I've read that they do make other headphones sound like crap. So now we are using the HyperX Cloud 7.1 sound card with both headsets to see if they sound better, worse, or the same as the last test because as it stands, the Astros win in the microphone department. Now, when it comes to sounds wise, on the Astro Mix amp, they both sounded great. Um, and on the HyperX sound card, they both sounded good. You know, the compared at least compared to just using it on the controller because the controller is not strong enough to power both of these headsets. So you kind of need a sound card if you're gonna use it on the PS4 or something like that, just to give it that boost so you can get the best you can out of the headsets. Um, Now I'm gonna say that while using the HyperX on the Astro Mix amp, it did sound good. It gave it that boost that it needed. It gave it that punchy little bit of bass and everything. And it's nice that on the mix amp you can control both the volume and the game chat. Um, Whereas on the HyperX sound card, you can control the volume of the headset itself and your microphone, but you can't control, party chat. Whereas you can with the um, Astro mix amp for like any headset, I guess you put into it. Uh, when I use the HyperX on their own sound card, of course, they sound good. They gave it that boost. It's, they kind of sound similar to when I plugged them into the Astro. I think maybe in the Astro mix amp they did sound a little bit better, a little bit louder, a little bit more bass, as I keep saying. But the Astros, when plugged into the HyperX mix amp, it was a quick test, so I'm gonna after I do this mic test, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to them all again and play a full game of Battlefield on PS4. Everything turned up, everything switched to its proper stuff, and I'm gonna test it. But for the quick test I did, the Astros did sound a little bit quieter, and it wasn't like a drastic difference, but it was a big enough difference in sound card quality sound with the Astros that you can tell the difference. And that's one of the things I wanted to check to see if I could just buy the headset and use this sound card, or if it just isn't it's a no go, and you got to get the set of the Astro TR headset with the Mixamp Pro. I'm sorry for cursing. And as of right now, it sounds like you probably should just get the both combinations. I am going to try both headsets just using the controller, even though I know it's not going to sound as loud or as good. I just want to see how that sounds and go from there. Do a mic test just out of the controller after I do it with this, because then all three see how it sounds. Because I like that headset. They're lightweight. They sound nice. They feel comfortable. They look cool. And even though aesthetics aren't really that big a deal when you're just chilling inside. But it's something to think about. And now we're just gonna switch over to the. Had to make sure I didn't have this muted again. We're gonna switch over to the TRs using the HyperX Cloud sound card. You know, run our little phrase thing to test the microphone and see where we go from there. I don't even know if this is actually running right now. When I use the TR mix amp and I hit the little mute button that's on the inline cable for the Astros, you'd hear like an audible little like thump, thump kind of thing, sounding like it's going off or on. Right now, I think I hit it, then I hit it again, so hopefully it's actually on, and this test is gonna work. I'd hate to have to go through it again and repeat everything, but here we go. So I'm gonna say the same little line that I had written up about the thing. So we did a test with the HyperX Alphas and the Astro a40 TR headset using the Astro Mixamp Pro, and I have to say I was disappointed with the Alphas. They sounded low and crappy microphone-wise using the Mixamp, which, thinking back, I've read that they do make other headphones sound like crap, so now we're using the HyperX Cloud 7.1 sound card with both headsets to see if they sound better, worse, or the same as the last test, because as it stands, the Astro wins in the microphone department, which is surprising because I've heard so many things about uh, HyperX or not HyperX, Astro having shitty mics. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, um, this actually may sound worse than it did on the Astro mix amp because the mix amp was where you updated everything and you got to change over the microphone the microphone noise gate settings that you wanted. Because as it stands, like I read that the just the regular bass microphone just kind of sucks. You got to change it to like streamer mode where it gives it more uh, it lowers the noise gate so that more gets through easier and you don't have to yell or have the mic in your mouth. So yeah, I'm actually gonna say that it's probably gonna sound worse, like the HyperX did when using the Astro mix amp. So it's probably just gonna be reversed and flipped. Um, so yeah, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna listen to that, see how it sounds. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn it up too. Shit, I'm gonna just reread that one thing again because I'm not sure when you unplug a headset if it resets all the settings on the HyperX sound card because you have a microphone up and down volume rocker as well as just a headphone volume rocker. You can control how loud the headset is and how loud your microphone is, but unlike the Astros, you can't control the party chat. So you can't have chat and game, mix and match. You'd have to do that through the PlayStation settings. So we did a test with the HyperX Alphas and the Astro a40 TR headset using the Astro Mixamp Pro, and I have to say I was disappointed with the Alphas. They sounded low and crappy microphone-wise. So now we're using the Mixamp, which, thinking back, I've read that they do make other headphones sound like crap. So now we're using the HyperX Cloud 7.1 sound card. They actually, before I continue, they do have, I think, three total. They have this one, which is the HyperX Cloud 7.1 sound card. They have the HyperX 7.1 sound card that goes with the HyperX Revolver S's, which I think are actually, that's a better sound card. I'm gonna look into that. Maybe I'll get that one. And there was some new little one that I've seen. Not really sure where that one came from. I think that's the newest one. But um, we're using the HyperX Cloud 7.1 sound card with both headsets to see if they sound better, worse, or the same as the last test. Because as it stands right now, the Astro wins in the microphone department, surprisingly. But again, that was only one test using the HyperX or using the Astro Pro mix amp. So as expected, it probably would have just, won. I'm thinking that the HyperX are gonna sound better right now using the HyperX sound card, and then we're gonna do a test where we just run everything through the controller and test the microphones and the sound quality through there. So that's it.